Oh, 2020, what a year it has been. Travel plans got shattered, ideas for filming got thrown into the imaginary trash can, and future trips are uncertain as ever. Whatever your beliefs or political views are about the pandemic, we are all affected by this, the majority of us in a negative way. Obviously, some of us have it way worse than a couple of fishing trips that got cancelled, in a medical sense, but also from a business perspective. Support your locals is a popular phrase these days, but I would say support your favorite travel locations too, by visiting them again as soon as possible as the travel restrictions are lifted. We had so many cool locations on our 2020 roadmap. Visit Loppa Sea fishing in the north of Norway to fish for halibut, go to the Middle East and fish for those big salty warriors, explore the Italian mysteries and do another version of the Dalsland Canal expedition. Just to name a few. It didn't stop us from catching good fish though at home, not at all. But it forced us to reschedule and adapt, experiment closer to home, with some experiments proving to be viable and others, well, they just failed miserably. In terms of content production, my own focus shifted a bit more towards Savage Gear, one of my favorite brands to work with over the years. The past few months I've created a series of masterclasses, articles and longer videos that are available at their YouTube channel or on their website. Some of these videos will also be released on the White Label YouTube channel. Besides these, we will continue to work on our own productions, keeping you warm throughout this winter that, again, seems to be turning into a 6-month autumn. And speaking of warmth, here's a short video that I did about an evening session for Savage Gear with some tips inside, so enjoy!
Look at this beast!
It's summertime. For us pike anglers, we either hate it or love it. Long days, comfortable temperatures outside, but also a lot of traffic on the water and the risk of water temperatures being too high. Wildlife is thriving and fish most of the time are quite active. Trolling is an effective way to find them, but with these warm temperatures you have to be extra careful. And that will be the main topic that we will cover in this video.
I always try to hand land a fish, either by my bare hands or using a Savage Gear Aqua Guard rod. But also, one good technique for pike health is to put the fish in a net and let it rest. Settle everything in the boat, get your camera ready, unhook the fish if you already did so, and then put the fish in the net, let it rest so it can still keep the water flowing through its gills. And then once you're ready, you can lift out the fish. The only downside is they are a bit feisty. Just lift up the fish. Also, keep the pike in the water for as long as possible. And once you start releasing the fish, because we already measured it, grab its tail and hold its tail like this. Don't jerk it around like this, because this will only cause more stress. Just hold it upright, let the fish find its balance, and after a while you will see that the fish will maintain its balance on its own, and then eventually it will swim away. She wants to go already. Yep.
During the summer we try to focus on the colder hours of the day, focusing on either the morning or the evening. Fish tend to rise during those hours, making it easier to target them with big swim baits. Those summer evenings feel like such a bonus. Grab your fishing gear and some beers straight after work and enjoy the final hours of the day out fishing with some friends, having some laughs, and try not to forget to put some sunblock on your face. And if you're lucky, you might even be able to catch a good fish with the sun going down slowly in the background.
Important now to unhook them quickly, release them quickly, and even though I have a landing net in the boat, and always stand by. There's no use to land a fish like this, just grab them by the hand.
Speed is key when fishing in the summer. Not so much the speed of your lure while fishing, but more the speed of landing and unhooking the fish. Only take a photo when you absolutely want to, otherwise just unhook the fish in the water, thus releasing it within a few seconds. This is the part where good tools come into play. A set of good long nose pliers and something to cut trebles if they're in a position that you can't get them out quickly. Like stated before, if you're fishing in the summer, try fish at the coldest time of the day. That's usually in the evening or the morning. Keep the fight short, that means using heavy tackle, don't make any compromises on the thickness of your line, and keep the fish in the water as long as possible. That means unhook the fish in the water, put the fish in a net if you want to take a photo, and most of all, don't fish for pike when the water temperature rises above 23 degrees. Above 23 degrees the mortality rate is just too high and it's best to fish for other species than pike.
We hope this video will warm you guys up for the next season, but before that happens we will release a series of videos regarding the much colder winter months. If you want to check out more content, visit the Savage Gear YouTube channel or their website, and obviously we will release more content on our own channel. Well, at least more than we did in the previous months. In the meantime, stay safe, enjoy the outdoors, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.